Hello and welcome to Guild Ball TV. You're here with your host GBHL Jamie, and this video is going to be detailing the highs and lows of Sakana. The model itself is very nice. It's got some good detail all around it. As with all the Guild Ball miniatures, very highly detailed, lots of leather straps and chains, and obviously that fits into the Fisherman aesthetic, and he comes in very nicely, and he looks like he's meant to. He looks sort of like a samurai warrior who's, now playing Guild Ball. And if we have a look at his card, he reflects that sort of image that he portrays. The images were shown on the Guild Ball Twitter feed, and I believe they got passed around sort of forums and Facebook. But his stat line is that he is movement 6-8 basic, so he's a very fast player. He has got tack 5, so he's got a decent tack value to start with. He's kick 3-8. Now kick 3-8 is very big in other teams. In the Fisherman now, this means that in the starting lineup they can have Sakana with kick 3-8, Shark with kick 4-8, and Angel with kick 4-8. And that means this team are going to be really pushing the goals in, so it's a nice addition to have that. He's defense 4, so he's not got a low defense, but he sort of fits into that mid-ranging, I guess, but higher than most. And this guy's very special for the Fisherman Guild, because he's got armor 1, so he can actually take a bit of a beating with his def 4 armor 1. Melee range zone is 2 inches, as most people in the Fisherman's Guild are, so that's another nice ability. I think they can now create a full 2-inch team. They could previously as well, but they can do it with him. And still have the 8-inch threat from 2 people. And he brings influence 2-4, so he's not a greedy player, and he gives quite a bit to the team. Looking at his character traits, he's got anatomical precision, so during an attack from this model, enemy models suffer -1 armor. That, coupled with tack 5, means that he's going to be hitting generally very often, so his playbook is going to look quite tasty when we look at that. He's got a brand new rule to the game. He's got a rule, or character trait, called Poised. Once per turn, this model may make a counter attack without spending MP. Now what this means is that you're going to have to knock him down when you go up against him. Otherwise, he's going to go, or you have to go into base to base. Otherwise, when he counter attacks, he's going to get a dodge. He has a 1-inch dodge on 1, 4-inch dodge on 4, 2-inch dodge on 4. That 4-inch dodge would be horrific. And on 5, if he gets very lucky, he's got a 2-inch dodge and a 2-inch push, so he'll be able to put 4 inches in between you. But, then he's also got, which is very good, the Cover of Darkness. So if this model starts an advance while benefiting from cover, it gains +2/+2 move, pushing his movement up to 8-10, which is just crazy. That's so fast in this game. Then we'll look at his playbook. So on 1 successful hit, he's got 1-inch momentous dodge or 1 damage, as most of the Fishermen do. On 2 hits, he's got a non-momentous tackle, because if these guys had momentous tackles, it would be horrific. But he also activates his guild play called Weak Point, and we'll come on to that later on. On 3 hits, he does 2 damage, or something very special for the Fisherman, 1 damage that is momentous and his guild ball play. So the first Fisherman with momentous damage. On 4 hits, he gets a 2-inch dodge momentously. And on 5, he gets 2 damage in his play, or the 2-inch push, 2-inch dodge. Neither of them being momentous, because they are quite powerful. So this guy, if he's charging in, tack 9 when he's charging, maybe some crowding out bonuses with a 5 long playbook, he's likely to wrap around, so he's going to get some nice abilities. And we'll have a talk about that character play, the new one, Weak Point, in a second. But his character plays, for a cost of 1, he can throw down a smoke bomb, which is, as we know from Mist and other such people, ongoing effect AoE, benefit from cover. So he can throw down a smoke bomb and become movement 8-10 with that 8-inch kick on goal. He can be very nasty to get them. And the new guild play, or character play, Weak Point. The target enemy model suffers -1 armor. And that's against the player he's hitting, and sustains for the rest of the turn. So this is a massive debuff that you can put onto other opponents. So straight away when I saw it, I thought, you put Weak Point on someone, with Sakana. Then Shark goes in, puts Gut and String on them. They're -1 armor, -1 defense. It means that the rest of your team have a massive buff when they're hitting them, in that they're likely to be, sort of defense 2, 3, maybe 4 if they're kind of hitty, and they're going to have no armor or very little armor. If Sakana's hitting someone with that, they're -2, so even sort of the Mason's Guild there aren't safe from Sakana. He is a really cool model. I'm getting him painted up for the Guild Cup at the weekend, and hopefully with him, Angel and Shark on the pitch, I'll be able to score 3 goals reasonably easily, or without too much to worry about. So that has been Sakana. It's been a short video, but I am hoping to get more and more Guild Ball TV content. I apologise for the past sort of 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't got around to doing as much as I want to, but I hope you're still enjoying it all, and there's going to be more and more of these new guys coming out, so I'll be able to do more of these types of videos that are reasonably easy for me to record and get out to you guys. So as always, be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe, support the Guild Balling hobby, and I shall see you next week.